Yeah.
What's your wine?
You can see
Oh, okay. We should like cheers at the beginning.
Oh, I don't really have much to Yeah, I'm gonna pour some of mine. Feel like you have yours?
I have mine, yeah.
Here. No, don't pour it in there.
Okay. Maybe
Should spill.
That would have been good.
Okay.
Oh, you
Is it
recording?
recording?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
What do I
Hello.
What? What do I say?
Just introduce yourself.
Are you supposed to introduce us?
Yeah.
Say your name, your favorite color.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Neverboard Podcast. As you can tell, I am not with Alexa or Tracy, the mom. I am instead with my college roommates. I am in Clemson for the week, so podcast is here today. We're on Bailey's couch, my ex-college roommate,
No.
and my other ex-college roommate, Kelly, who's actually my current roommate
For 10 days.
for 10 days because we're staying at the Abernathy in Clemson. Yes, very amazing. But today we are going to be talking about nutrition and eating in college because I really think we were queens for it. I think we were queens of it.
We were really good about
Yeah,
like
we
eating
were.
healthy in college.
We did a really good job, and we had
And
a
we
really
did
great
good food too.
We had a really great kitchen, but like even when we were in like
We just all
dorms,
love
we did
to
a good
eat
job.
and cook.
We did bond by cooking, but I think that this could serve to help anybody who wants to eat, is looking for recipes, and like wants to eat healthy but just doesn't know how. So
And none of these will ever be like extremely complicated at all. Like
no,
Kelly could do them.
No, like some of them are actually kind of complicated.
like what?
Like I don't know. It's actually not. Actually, when you grilled, I never thought I'd be able to grill, and then I bought a grill.
Yeah. You're a
It's
griller.
not rocket science.
Well, not everyone has the effort though.
But grilling is actually a lot cleaner than, and like the hardest part about college is having the
So much
time to
better.
cook.
Yeah.
And like
Well,
if
let's
you just
start
turn
with
the grill.
freshman year.
Okay.
Dining hall.
Like dining.
So dining hall. food.
Just don't eat it.
So just never order an omelet.
Yeah.
Okay,
no.
omelet.
The omelet station was a tried and true.
If
Yeah,
you
it just
you have to
depends.
If you
specifically
get the
request,
friend, the guy who and tell him, "Can I have fresh eggs?"
they will crack the
Oh,
eggs.
you
Yeah.
did do that. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Everybody hated us, but I'm sorry, I had a
No,
fresh
I
egg
didn't.
omelet.
The peasants used to do the bagged eggs, and I
Excuse
wouldn't
me,
do it.
I did that.
Yeah,
Excuse me, peasant eggs. I went over.
Well, I didn't die, so.
I went over. They didn't have broccoli, and I like broccoli cheese eggs. So I would go over to the salad station, and he knew.
So much
Oh yeah,
and he
major
would
pro
steam me
tip.
the broccoli. He would like put a little water under it and cover it, so it was like really nicely steamed and cooked. And he would like really set me up. You
Like
think
major
the
pro
fact
tip,
that
if you like want specific toppings in like an omelet that they don't have at the egg station,
Salad
go to
bar.
the salad bar and ask them to put it in.
I thought it was weird when they had like chicken.
I mean, that,
I would not put chicken in
Oh,
it.
the omelet bar?
That's
It's
weird.
the omelet bar?
It's
Chicken
weird
and
to
eggs
me.
don't go together.
Who did that?
They would have.
They don't.
had
It's,
chicken.
it's,
I did the
not
diced
kosher.
ham. I did the
That's
diced ham.
not
Like,
kosher.
they didn't have bacon.
I feel like
I was only at the omelet
No.
bar or the salad bar. Or the
I would get
sandwich,
like a bunch
sorry,
of spinach
sandwich.
from the salad
Okay,
bar.
sandwich
Spinach
rolls.
wraps were
Okay,
like-
bread, please. Bread, please.
Yeah, okay. There was this really aggressive person who like did our wraps. It was
She
like,
really hated her job.
Yeah, she would literally be sitting there and
slap
go,
turkey and be
she'd
like,
be like,
is that
"Bread,
it?
"What else, honey?"
Like literally awful.
But-
Spinach wraps are my go-to though.
I think that making sure you have protein is a really
Yes.
big thing, and like freshman 15, not relying on carbs.
I had the
Well,
freshman 20, so I'm here to
my
speak
thing
about
was
that.
snacks.
I definitely gained weight. my
Me and
freshman
Kylie can attest to that. Don't buy the cartons of goldfish.
Okay, we left, the big giant cartons of goldfish, we literally left them behind my bed. Like, I would just, like, grab it. Like, I had the flavor blast.
We
and
literally would
then
like buy Oreos, goldfish,
Pringle
cheeses.
cans.
It's really a good idea too, like when you're going out drinking, to like have something that's
You
not
always said
like
that.
super unhealthy, because you come home and like drunk, you doesn't care.
Yeah.
We're gonna come home and eat, like, Stacy chips.
She would eat kale chips.
You would eat kale?
No,
I thought you made
Kelly
kale
ate
chips
it.
one day.
Okay, you know
That
what's
bad.
good? Those, the Terra chips.
Those
I
are
hate
the
those. Those are
the
nasty.
root, the sweet
Excuse
potato
me.
I hate
You're-
Terra.
You don't like
No, I love those. They're just
They're
expensive.
okay,
I never
like-
Well, you don't
I would
like
come
them?
home
Do
and
you
eat
think
Skinny
they're
Pop.
terrible?
All right, you would eat
I
onion
hate
too if it was in the fridge.
I would come home and eat like Skinny Pop, or like
We went on.
I would eat the whole bag of Skinny Pop, so like that would kind of
That's fine.
I
cancel out
don't.
the healthy.
I don't
Yeah,
like
the cartons
Skinny
of
Pop.
goldfish, just don't do it. Just don't do it.
But do it. Like, you just enjoy your college career, and
And
Find, like, a
try to
try-
catch them in your mouth because that's fun.
okay, you know what the thing is like find something that's always there every day that you like, instead of like relying on whatever they're making that day.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like,
what?
you can-
Dining?
Like find
You
something
can kind
that
of
is
make
like the
something
recurring
your
thing.
own
Like, you
out
know,
of
like
it.
the sandwich bars there every day, like
Oh,
the salad
yeah.
bar, the omelet bar.
Like the salad
try
bar
to make
stuff.
it a healthy thing, and then like only treat yourself to like the cookies or whatever, like when you deserve it.
Yeah, I feel like I
I
never
don't feel
like
like you
always.
have to earn it to have a cookie. Like, if you want a cookie, just go
No,
get
but
a
that's how I
cookie.
gained weight. I would eat like 7 cookies. See, I have no self control.
I don't
That's
think
the
I
problem
like-
with the
I'm
buffet style
I'm
thing.
not a dessert. Like
You never were. No.
I was a
I'm
peer
never-
pressured cookie eater. Like, you guys would come over with cookies and I'd be
Exactly. That always happens.
Excuse me, who would go over to cookies and then go over to the ice machine and make sandwiches? Because
Wait,
if that
what?
was you,
That was not
somebody
me.
would like come over with a cone and like.
I did not do
on a
that. I
sandwich.
just eat 6 cookies in
Who
one
did that?
sitting.
I've seen it.
I seen it.
Well,
Like, the salad bar is a good idea,
I
but
don't
like
snitch.
the protein options stuck
cheese
there.
and blue cheese on our salads.
Okay,
And
so
then no-
try and stay away from the fatty dressing.
Okay, I don't think I put one
Excuse
dressing.
me.
I put croutons.
I literally have
cheese.
ranch and crouton and iceberg soup. Like,
Okay, so maybe don't get the salad bar.
well, I
I
like
might
their
put, like-
Italian or their balsamic.
No, I
But
didn't
you can
like-
get
I
like
didn't
make your own like oil and vinegar vinaigrette thing, and like if
I
you
did
want
do that.
the protein
But it
options
was,
kind
like-
of sucked. It was just beans and hard boiled
I wish
eggs.
we were at Ken's school.
Yeah, I wish we were. Too.
If we were at
Ken's
Ken's
salad
school,
dressing
it would be
Kylie.
fine.
Oh yeah, I did
Yeah,
not
we
like
were
I
that.
think
craft
craft.
school.
Craft,
Totally craft.
cheese,
Oh, it was disgusting.
Our heart, this is
Our
a
mark.
message to you. Get it together and sponsor me.
They could really up their dressing.
But like you can go over to the like a different like a dinner station that has grilled chicken and put that on your salad and do things
Yeah,
like that.
but I think you
like
can,
you can
you
mix
have
the
to get
different
inventive.
stations. Yeah.
Or like even like it sounds bad, but like going over and grabbing like a chicken sandwich and taking that crispy chicken patty.
Shout out, shout.
If you take the crispy chicken patty and put it
And
on your
throw the bun
salad,
away.
and throw the bun away, that's really good.
It's okay to like mix in carb. A lot of
Like,
things
go
that
to
get
different
pushed on us, like when we're trying to lose weight, like in colleges, cut out carbs, and it makes you cranky and tired.
And crave them more.
And
you
carbs
and
give
then
you
you end up
energy.
you end up binging. So like, don't overeat.
You're
them,
still
but, like,
gonna eat that quesadilla when you come home from
Yeah.
the bar. So like
I don't
you
know,
might
if
as well
want it,
just
it.
eat your chicken sandwich
Yeah.
or
be happy.
crispy chicken on your salad.
But like obviously you'd get tired of it if you ate that every day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like
you have to
just
get
mix it
some
up.
sort of medium.
Like
where-
sometimes I get the pizza
Or the
What were
crispy
your
chicken
guys' thoughts on
snackers.
the pizza.
Yeah.
Like it was fun.
The
I
pizza was
can't.
gross. It
I
was so
can't.
gross.
I ate it if I was craving it, and I just put extra.
Moral of
cheese
the
on it.
story.
Excuse me, the stir fry?
The stir fry station was
That
actually
was good,
pretty
but Bailey had beef with
I had really bad. Because
You
the
had
lady,
beef
the
with
lady
that.
always screwed it up.
No, what was it? The soybeans?
No, she
Oh,
would always
okay.
put
Like
rice in my. She would always put rice in my dish. So like
Or
a lot of
butter.
people liked the rice. I didn't like the rice cooked into it. I like my food separate.
We have some picky
So-
eaters
Excuse
here.
me, somebody
She would
get
always
Bailey
pour
to-
rice into it.
Bailey can't eat something if it's.
Wait, what was it called? The Zupals? Get your Zupals plate with the ears
It's all
that are
separate.
different for the ketchup.
I did enjoy the stir fry, and I felt like I was eating healthy.
Yeah.
Like
And
I
you can
thought
figure
stir
it
fry
out.
was really good. Like it was
Yeah.
fresh. That's
I
the
liked
thing.
that a lot.
Like
of
you watch them make it.
A lot of stuff at dining halls just sits there like all day,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah,
you
they
get
like bring up the
fresh cooked-
containers.
People
Yeah,
love
it's
the
a lot of
pasta
cream.
station, but I didn't really love it. I
No.
don't.
Also, like, if you can convince your parents, or if you could afford it and splurge, get like the big thing of like, we call them paw points, but like you can use paw points at restaurants around the thing. Like if you buy buy the more expensive one so you can get a better
Really?
deal. No, like the paw points, like you know you can get
Like,
100
you
or
can go to,
200
like,
or
the-
300.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
whatever your school calls it, we
You
call
get a
it paw
discount
points,
on
but
it.
like splurge and get that just because you're gonna spend money on the food anyway. Like you might as well get a deal of it and spend $250 to get $300 worth of food on campus.
I love paw
Right.
points.
Like
Yeah.
do
I would
it.
use that at the
Like,
library
I
all
would
the time
use
to
them
get
at
snacks and
Starbucks.
stuff.
every year I ran
Yeah.
out by like October.
Yeah. Moral of the story when it comes to the dining halls, though, I think is like, do what you can, but like as soon as you have access to a kitchen,
Use
go
it.
cook.
Also,
Okay.
I'm just gonna plug myself here. Get a waffle iron. Okay, I don't have experience other than this week.
No.
Oh,
You
okay.
guys have a waffle iron.
Sophomore
I think it's a good time to move to sophomore year.
Yeah, okay.
That was a
Transition.
perfect transition.
Okay, so we're leaving Chow's dining hall.
Clemson House, like the best. I feel bad for no one.
Rest in peace, Mocha.
No, it was okay, but waffle iron for the win.
We
Yeah.
got a waffle iron in our dorm room, and we also had a quesadilla maker.
This was
Oh.
the first time that we actually like semi like lived together.
We
So,
bonded
like,
over.
they
this.
were roommates, and
Yeah, we
I was
were-
their
The
roommate.
quesadilla maker was the bonder between
Yeah.
us and Bill.
Oh, yeah.
Bailey,
drunk Bailey loved the
you know,
quesadilla
like
maker.
the little bags of cheese that you can get from the store. Bailey put a whole one
It was
between
like a cup.
between two medium tortillas. Like seriously, it was a half a cup. It was a lot of cheese, and she's like, "Why I like cheese?" And I was like, "It's filling up the
I
side."
cleaned up every mess.
Okay, it's not that she
It's
cleaned it up.
still
It's that we watched the cheese waterfall every single time.
It's fine.
She would leave the room to like go put on her PJs or wash her face.
Okay, so talk about what we did sophomore year.
We still ate on the dining hall, but like less.
Honestly, no, didn't we? Like,
Yeah,
not?
I ate out a lot.
I did not have unlimited.
The springs, I had unlimited the fall, and the spring I switched to like the block set.
I definitely got like
'cause I was
block
tired of-
75 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
did
got
not get
75
unlimited.
too.
I did not get
So
unlimited.
block 75 is like when you like pay for 75 meals instead of like the whole X amount, like unlimited or whatever.
You also like
Sorry,
start.
but now I think about it, where did I eat?
You also
You went
like
to Cane's a lot.
start. You also like start having friends, and you start like.
Going out downtown. We lived really close to like walking distance to downtown.
I went to Chick-fil-A every
It's
day.
not even that. Like we can go to like somebody's house and ask them and eat with them and cook
Yeah.
and like.
We also had the chapter room. We made like dinners sometimes in the chapter room.
Yeah, like communal kitchen. Like don't be afraid to use it. Like get the group together, clean it so you can use it, and
Yeah.
buy like go to TJ Maxx and buy a freaking pen.
We made tacos one
You
night.
get
We
so
made
tired of
spaghetti
dining
one
hall.
night.
It just gets so old.
Anybody can get
Yeah.
tired of it. Like there's really no person that really doesn't get annoyed.
Yeah.
I mean,
The dining hall, like, it was on its last leg by the time.
I
sophomore
wonder.
year.
This is just a side
oh,
note.
you know
I
what?
wonder what
that
life would be
taco
like.
place. I went there all the time.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
They
Twisted
did the
Taco.
best
Twisted
pizza.
taco was so good.
I literally got
Yeah.
those shrimp tacos once a week.
Those
At
were
least.
good.
And then I got Chick-fil-A at least twice a week.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is not
the
on our.
canteen.
We're not on our health.
Okay, welcome to getting to know
No, I
Tyson
still was
Dining.
like,
No, the
fine.
barbecue. I'm sorry. No, the buffalo chicken wrap from Tiger Grill.
Oh yeah, you guys
Oh.
loved that.
I'm gonna tell you what they did. So they had a flat top grill, and they put the tortilla down, and then they sprinkled cheese on it, and just let the outside crisp a little bit, and the cheese melt. They took it off, cut up crispy chicken, put it on. Oh, I was like watching like a laser. They put shreddis on it, then put hot sauce, not on the chicken, just a squeeze on it, and ranch and tomatoes, and they wrapped it.
Oh, I
But
love
the
cheese.
outside was it was
crispy.
just I gotta make it for you guys. Like
It was
so good.
it's a tortilla being crispy was like the key.
Yeah, and you were
Something
still
about
able to roll it. Like they didn't crisp it
Yeah,
up.
that
Yeah.
was the thing.
And the cheese was melted, and the shreddis, and it was like the cold hot.
yeah.
It was good.
The cold hot is the secret sauce. It's like the Chipotle
The
bowl. Like you
crispy
can't
sauce.
reheat a Chipotle bowl.
Yeah. It's not the
Speaking
same.
of, we had Chipotle
all the time.
a lot.
Every
There's
Friday.
just something about getting Chipotle or anything out and like going in your dorm room bed and just eating it watching TV.
Okay, well that was probably just you and me. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Bailey
Comment
did-
if
I
you
would-
think that that's fun.
I was a frequent flyer in Kelly and Kylie's room on laying on the futon and doing things with them.
We watched a lot of Netflix, so we would just like go into bed and like turn on our show.
Yeah, we didn't really join them
Your
on
guys'
clubs.
room was the one we like all hung out in.
Okay, also I feel like if we joined clubs, we would be getting free pizza at meetings.
Yeah.
I did that once.
I feel like that would be
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
my
Kelly and
God.
I joined an honor
But
society.
it was
with the one
fucking
meeting.
Little Caesars.
It was so gross. And then watch your mouth. We're on TV.
As my mom would say, we don't curse on this
Oh,
podcast.
sorry. Yeah, don't eat Little C's.
Yeah, don't
We
just
have a
don't do
Cool
it.
People place.
Wait,
Is
have you
that
been to
down-
Yeah, I've been there before. It's not that bad.
Kylie's gets weird with
Take
raw
it
things.
with a grain of salt because we're 4 hours from the ocean, but
We don't.
It's
ask
not
where it's
terrible.
Lake fish.
catfish.
Okay, I need to eat Moe's before I leave Clemson.
You gotta have Moe's. Moe's is awesome. I think, okay, let's just try and generalize this. Find places that you really, really like and that you can treat yourself with. That if you want something good, you can get it. Keep something in your room where you can actually make something that you like
I'm
a
trying to think,
quesadilla
like, what do we
maker.
do?
Like a quesadilla. Honestly, if
You make
I
popcorn a lot.
to be completely honest with you, I would mother effing get an air fryer and keep it in my dorm room.
Now that air fryers are a thing,
Yeah.
yes.
Get an air fryer.
We
keep it
redid
in
college,
dorm
I would
because
totally have
I
an
love
air
air
fryer.
fryers, and I should make a video making
did a
all
lot
stuff
of
with air
quesadillas.
fryer.
I make air fryer and
I
everything.
just don't know what else I ate. Like in our dorm.
Taquitos.
That's disgusting. No.
You
So I
got
ate a lot of
the beef
Uncrustables.
ones. You should get the chicken.
I had a
ones.
lot of Uncrustables, especially when we were hungover. And I
Yeah.
didn't want to go to the dining hall
Well,
for
see, like
breakfast.
that's like healthy. Like it.
Yeah.
like,
Not really.
Excuse me, a peanut butter and jelly.
I
is
always
better
had a bunch
than
of bananas. Like, get all the bananas you can.
Oh yeah.
No.
Take advantage of the dining hall.
No.
Yes, actually,
You,
that's
you
a
paid
pro
for
tip.
it. You were
That's a
entitled
pro
to
tip.
take things
Can
from
I,
it.
I saw somebody take a pepper from the display.
What did you take that one time? It was so weird. Oh, waffle mix.
Yeah, because I had a waffle.
Kylie filled up a paper cup full of waffle.
No,
mix.
not one paper cup. It
Excuse
was like
me,
four.
I would try and walk out with stuff one time, and she was like, "Let me take a swipe," and I was like,
Wait, what?
Kelly and Kylie also used to
They
take a bunch of
started-
bananas to make banana bread and would let them go.
No, not banana bread.
"Excuse me, Kelly would make a banana bread company very happy with the amount of bananas she let get brown in our room."
I ate them.
That was both of you did it equally.
Laura, Kylie hates bananas.
Get real, Bailey. I don't like bananas.
I just did it to annoy her though. She'd be like, "What? This is nasty." I'm like,
That's why I always just slept in through my walls.
They're so good. Like nothing like a brown banana. They're sweet.
Nothing like not chewing food.
They're sweeter. But yes. Anyways, take fruit from the dining hall waffle mix.
Yeah, I know. I do agree. Try and
Yeah.
take out what you can.
And you can literally just put an
Just
apple.
like a whole tray.
I would always just like grab
I
an
want
apple.
you guys. Okay,
Like, grab an
I
apple.
want you guys
Bring
to.
your pot holders.
Yeah, bring your pot holders and take out the thing and
Walk
say,
out.
walk out and say, all you can eat. That's what you should say.
Unlimited swipes.
The waffle mix though, that was pretty clutch. That was great.
That was clutch when you guys had the waffle
Yeah,
maker.
but like cereal?
You guys made so much
Oh.
crap in the waffle maker.
You were there too.
I know. Oh, I was
you
all about the waffle maker.
guys, everybody likes to get mad at me until I bring a hay bale into the dorm room. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be festive.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I think-
Comment below if you think Bailey's Instagram should be bale of hay.
Should we talk about our
Only
go-tos
for
when we are
fun.
out of the dorm?
Yeah, I think we need to move on.
We need to move
Like,
on
I don't know.
to the infamous Aspen 370.
So now that we're in college
Just give me a
and
quick
we are,
summary of what you used to make.
yeah, so now that we're out of college, we're in our house, no longer in
we're
our dorm
still in
room.
college, not in the dorm rooms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we're out of our dorm. We're not living on campus anymore. We have our own kitchen. We have an oven, stove.
We lived in this big
The
giant
whole
house
thing.
for 2 years together.
Yeah, it was great. And we had a grill. Like a grill, we were saying earlier.
That was essential to our 2
It
year.
really was.
It really was.
How
It was-
would we have done without it? I mean, I was.
we would have
cooking
cooked inside.
We
Yeah.
would have fought with
Chicken
the
on the
stove all the
stove.
time.
And let me tell you, I would never cook on a grill, but now I always do it at home. It's so much.
It's
It's
so
so,
easy.
much easier because you it's just like such an easy cleanup and like you
It's
just
like-
get such a good result. Like
Now that I'm in
fresh
an
grilled
apartment,
chicken.
like I miss it all the time.
You can put a grill up there now.
I'm not
No,
allowed
that's
to have-
against my apartment rules.
That sucks.
Yeah. Hate that for me.
Well, air fryer. whatever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some of the, like, okay, obviously, like, something we
Well-
always just did was, like, grilling a piece of steak, grilling a piece of chicken, and
Some
putting,
vegetables.
Quick and
some
easy
sort
meal,
of vegetables and some sort of, like, starch. or
Protein,
something.
starch, vegetable.
It was very. Yeah.
Half your plate has some sort of vegetable on it.
Yeah, Bailey is the food nutrition
I have a
so
degree
she's
in
going to give
nutrition.
you guys a little bit of thing about what you should eat.
No, it was.
But
great.
if you want to keep it very, like, if you want to go healthy,
balanced.
balanced, whatever, but like, it doesn't have a lot of pizzazz to
You
it.
can have more potatoes one night if you want that.
Yeah,
Or you can
but
have
like,
less
it's not gonna have a whole lot of pizzazz to it. You can have
Potassium.
It's all in the seasoning.
It's all about the seasonings, but like, it's not gonna be anything fancy.
Potassium.
It's
You
just
have
the
half of your
seasoning.
plate with some sort of vegetable. Usually green ones are good, but lots of colors. And then the other quarter of the plate is a protein. Lean protein's better, and then the other quarter is like a starch. Like my go-tos right now have been like wild rice
I love
or
wild rice. Quinoa.
quinoa, sweet potatoes,
grains.
whole grains. Yeah,
it's probably not.
couscous is a little bit more pasta.
Parmesan couscous from the box. It's incredible. I would. No,
That's
way.
that is so good.
Do you remember when I cooked it in that bowl?
The Parmesan garlic, like,
I would eat like the whole bowl all the time. It was
that
so
is so good. It's so good.
They have like the toasted pineapple one too.
So, side note, I don't know. You people have probably seen the TikTok where they make that Olive Garden chicken in the crock pot. Please don't do that. That's really gross.
Alright, that is really gross. It's
That's so
like dressing.
But don't bring up
You
Olive
don't-
Garden around Kylie. She'll like.
I don't like Olive Garden either. It's
Oh.
disgusting. You don't put cream cheese in a crock pot with chicken unless you're making buffalo chicken dip.
Or crack. Have you ever heard of crack
the
chicken?
crack chicken is good, but you don't put an
give
entire
me
bottle
cream
of Italian.
Anyways, what else did you
Dressing.
have?
So let's try and think of some stuff that
Sorry.
we did. Like,
That was a tangent. but I hate that.
I think an important thing to do is like make sure you're eating. Like, make sure you're eating enough and you're eating things that are of substance. Like,
and I feel like I didn't snack
don't
as
eat
much.
buttered noodles every night.
Yeah,
like, you can cook.
Or like eating a bag of popcorn. Like you can actually cook something.
You can cook. It really isn't that hard.
Or like something we made a lot. Like I loved making roll-ups. Like we all buy lunch meat and stuff like that. Like the chicken roll-ups.
Chicken and
you all buy lunch meat or whatever. Or like even if you don't have it, like taking a chicken breast and like or like a chicken cutlet and putting ham on it or spinach in the middle and cheese and rolling it up and baking it in the oven with like a little bit of panko or breadcrumb on top or Parmesan. That's really good. And I would make like a bunch of them in like a Pyrex casserole dish and use them throughout the week. And I think that's another point is like, it's really hard to cook for one, but don't be afraid to cook for the week because studying, like the hardest part is studying at the same time. Or like
Kylie would overmake stuff and like share with us, or like I'd overmake stuff.
Like
and
sometimes
share
if
with them.
Bailey was like making a big plate of like she would always make like the Brussels sprouts or like the asparagus or whatever.
I'd make a big giant thing of vegetables that was way too much for me.
Then I'm not going to cook vegetables.
Yeah.
Or
then
like,
I got Kylie and Kelly one night, and like another night they would get me on vegetables.
And I think that it's important when like you're cooking with people and eating with people. Just like if you're roommates,
gotta be flexible.
You have to be flexible because it will even out, and even if it's not exact, it's gonna even out at some point where you don't have to be like, oh shoot, like I have to Venmo her $2.50 for those asparagus.
Please give me $1 for the single spear of asparagus.
I mean, if you guys are like, if you like all go to the store, then like you're cooking for that night, split it. But like if you know the price, like don't.
Or like we did a lot of things like when Taylor would come over. We would do like Taylor bring one thing, I'd have one thing. We'd kind of combine.
We did Friendsgiving too, and that was really easy. We all bought stuff. We all did stuff.
It is fun to like when everyone cooks a different thing or everyone brings a different thing. It just makes it easier.
And even if you feel like you can't cook, like you can do something. Like you really can.
Okay, well, some of us is harder, but yes.
No, but you can. Like you really
make
made great stuff. Like
chicken and rice.
Kelly,
I'm always scared of like the seasonings. And,
Kelly would make.
I don't know.
Kelly would make taco salads a lot.
And chicken Caesar salads.
That was my
chicken Caesar salads. Yes. But that's really good. It's better than buttered noodles
all the time.
Yeah, if you do anything other than buttered noodles, you're coming out on top.
Exactly.
I just like
on a consistent basis. Buttered noodles are fine every once in a while, but like don't make that your every night meal. That's not healthy. You're not getting your nutrients.
I think it's good to get some like 5 or 6 tried and true.
Yeah, if you have a rotation of like.
I would cook
things
like a
that you
lot
can
of
cook
steak
all the time,
or shrimp, or I love like teriyaki shrimp.
Or there'd be a lot of times too where like Kylie would be cooking on the grill, and I'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna make this chicken. You want to just grill it for me, and I'll do vegetables for us?"
Yeah.
And like she would cook half of my dinner, and I'd cook half of hers, and it was easy.
There's so many times where I would just like grill a protein outside, or like if you can't do it, get a grill. Like talk to your roommates first and make sure everyone knows the rules. But get a cast iron skillet because that will give you a very good cooking.
It does not go in the dishwasher.
I don't know how to cook with that.
So Alexa didn't. But Alexa didn't know either. Now she knows. It's
Once
just learning how to
season
do
it
it.
non-stick enough. It's fine. It's so easy.
It's just learning, it really cooks so much better. Also, eggs are the best thing in the world. The easiest thing, high protein, or even if you want to have it after.
Yeah.
Like,
I just remember all of us ate
I would make hard-boiled eggs and have them as a snack like midday. It's a good protein source.
Yeah, I would have
Old Bay.
I have eggs all the time.
Kylie had a huge thing of Old Bay, and I put Old Bay on hard-boiled eggs all the time. It was
I literally ate eggs every single day. So good.
Yeah, or like if you make tacos the night before, have a taco salad for lunch. Like that is so easy, and like you.
It's a good way to use your leftovers.
Everyone just
get creative with the leftovers.
Like whatever they like. You know, I feel like everyone just has their thing.
Yeah, and you making sure like when you buy stuff at the grocery store, like don't buy something just for a recipe. Like buy something that you can use for like I can buy spinach. Like I would use spinach for salad. I would use spinach for eggs. I would use spinach for roll-ups. I would use it for so many things. Where
you gotta get a little creative sometimes. You know,
and don't be afraid to like buy in bulk. Like we would do, like we go to Costco and like I would get like 10 chicken breasts at a time and freeze them, and then like during the week I would go to the store and get like a vegetable for like 2 different vegetables.
We had a big chest freezer, which was really
that was
helpful.
clutch.
But also buy stuff at the store, like maybe splurge, go to Trader Joe's or something like that, or even if you like at your local grocery store, find something like we use like Bird's Eye, like they have great cauliflower products, like. Don't rely on fresh stuff all the time. Like, go to the store and go to the store and buy like the packaged rice that Kelly was talking about. Like, you don't have to make fresh rice.
You heard it here first from the nutrition.
Buy stuff.
Frozen vegetables have the same nutritional value as fresh.
Yeah,
they don't always taste the best.
People know that.
but
Buy
you
some
can,
vegetable
it's
stuff.
cheaper.
Like even those bird's nests were so good.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
the
birds,
sauce,
that's
you
what Trader
did them
Joe's.
in
I
sauce.
probably-
Those a couple weeks ago, me and my mommy, like the whole.
They're
house.
so good.
They're so
Like
good.
make
The
sure you have
bird's
stuff
nest from
that
Trader
you can make
Joe's
that's
freezer
good for
section
you.
is good.
Like there's so
Like,
many random things.
Prepare at like when you're at the grocery store. Prepare to be lazy.
Like have a mental plan of what you think your week's gonna look like, and
I would say if you can cook 2 to 3 times a week, you're doing awesome.
in college, yes.
You're doing awesome. Like you would pack lunch. I never packed lunch, so I don't know.
Well,
Like,
I used to
was
spend
never
all
on
day on
campus.
campus.
I was never on campus all day. So if you want to talk about packing lunch, like I know you packed healthily.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we did.
there like I would pack salads and stuff, which left me hungry sometimes. So like I know like to add snacks and add more protein and add a little bit more.
But even like hummus is very
Yeah.
filling and good for you.
Yeah, and like in college, I was very like afraid of the carb thing, so I was like going very low carb and
I wasn't. I ate sandwiches.
eat
all
carbs.
the
Eat
time.
carbs, people. They're good for you.
Because yes, if I only eat a
Whole
salad,
grains.
it's like I'm hungry in an hour. So unless you put a lot
Yeah.
of chicken on it, so
But still, you need whole grains to like sustain you for the day and give you.
I think
energy.
mixture of whole grains and proteins is the best thing. Like if you just want to have something that's high sugar, it's like it's just never gonna work.
You're
Or,
gonna
like,
crash all the time.
or even just like eating
Yeah,
something
and
that's
it
a
makes
lot.
you
Like
hungrier.
like you know how many times people would have like a bag of popcorn for dinner?
Yeah,
Oh, that's not
I did
dinner.
that.
that's not healthy.
Of course, like we all did it. Like we all have those days, but like try not to have that habit. Like there's
Yeah.
so much. Like even if you made like a bag of rice, it still would have been better. Like
Yeah.
have something that's not
Yeah.
empty calories, because it's so easy to crash in college. It's so easy to
Yeah.
crash, and I think eating is such a big part of that. But like I'm trying to
I
think
think
of,
your roommates have a big impact.
Yeah.
I think that we
I
are
think
really really
like,
good at cooking. I
The
think
fact that you guys always cooked, I wanted to cook. Like you know. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
like-
we like fed off each
okay,
other. Like
be
we
that
wanted to do
influence for your.
and if like they
house.
weren't
Yeah.
cooking, then I'd be like, oh, we're not doing it. Okay, cool. I'll just have popcorn for them.
But it's also easy because then if you're
Like-
cooking, it's like, oh, like can I use that pan? Like if it's just
Yeah.
easy if like we're all cook. We all you know that one
We
pan
really-
that like always tilted. I use that pan. But we have a really great kitchen, and like investing in like even just like a few stuff at like we bought all of our stuff at TJ Maxx and it wasn't that bad.
We
but
made
like
fish
making
tacos
sure
a
you
lot.
have stuff to do it, I would always make different
Yeah.
types.
Sorry, that just came to mind.
So
I would
Making
always
sure
make
you
fish
have
tacos.
stuff is like it literally costs $10.
We did, like,
or
mix
$10 is cheap. Like it costs at least $15 to eat out for a night, and you're gonna tell me you can't spend $100 in the beginning of the year at TJ Maxx to make yourself food? That makes no sense because
Yeah,
you can cook
you're
for
gonna-
yourself if you go to the store, like easily $4 a meal under.
Yeah, and at this point, like I honestly like I doing college all over again. Like college kids now have TikTok. Like, do you know how many recipes like and quick, easy meals you can find on TikTok? Like
Yeah,
people-
but we
TikTok.
were when we were freshmen, we had Tasty.
we did.
What?
We still have
Oh,
Tasty.
I
No,
but
but
it's not-
Tasty got really popular
Yeah.
when we were freshmen
It was.
in
Yeah.
college.
But like you watch those videos, it takes what 2 minutes out of your day to watch a video on how to
Yeah,
make
but
something.
Tasty was like, okay, what are we gonna make?
Tasty was
We're gonna
quick.
make hamburger
We did
egg
that.
rolls.
Yeah.
That was
I made a
Tasty.
One of my go-to Tasty recipes was I would chop up.
The honey mustard chicken was effing awesome.
Oh my god! Yes.
That
Yes,
was so
it was
good.
so
good.
It
That
literally
was
was
so
like
good.
a staple. Like I would make, I would put chicken breasts with like, I can't remember the exact
Cooking
recipe.
chicken breast
No,
in
you
the
just
oven.
but it was
so
like-
good.
It was honey and Dijon mustard
Dijon.
and olive oil and
Maybe
lemon juice
yes.
and a bunch of seasonings and garlic.
So easy. That's
It
like
was
4
so
things.
easy.
I
I would,
make it
if I had
every
time, I would marinate the chicken because it makes gets a little more.
Or even
flavors.
buying like those Grill Mates marinated and throwing some grilled chicken in
See,
there,
oh,
yeah.
and then putting if you had chicken breast, getting them marinated at the store, marinating it overnight, or you don't even have to. Just
Yeah.
put seasoning on it and put it in the oven at 400 or 350 for like until
It's
it's
so
done.
good.
Also, buy a meat
Oh my
thermometer.
god, I never.
And
Nobody's
pay
gonna
attention
know
to your chicken.
Unless you're like super like
I never use
into it and you cook for so long, you're never gonna know how much it's actually done. You could literally have perfect chicken every time if you just get a meat thermometer. Our meat thermometer was literally
Just cut
$10.
into it.
Yeah.
and, like,
Don't cut into it.
No,
That's
Kelly.
it's not. You're gonna lose all the juices.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I do.
Well, get a
Google
meat
what
thermometer.
the
I'm gonna get you a
safe
meat thermometer.
what the safe temperatures are. Chicken is 165, but Google the other ones for whatever you're cooking.
And if you cook your steak over 135,
No, I
Then
definitely
don't cook.
always have overcooked
Don't
chicken.
cook.
I always am eating overcooked chicken. And I always think it's like, because I'm like scared that it's like not cooked enough.
well, like when you
Well,
take it
okay.
out and let it rest for a couple of minutes, it cooks a little bit
it
more.
cook, I
so
think
I would
it's
take it
good to
out at
chicken
like
over like 160.
Yeah.
Kylie, is the bread ready? Almost. Probably almost ready. to
Kelly's
go.
hangry.
We're cooking
No,
right now.
I'm like not even that hungry, but Kylie's been cooking bread for a while.
Yeah, I'm making baguettes.
It may be time for
So
the baguettes to go in the
you guys are
oven.
in for a treat when you see that one.
Yeah,
but
make sure to tune into that soup video.
Soup Saturday with the roomies. But like we just wanted to come on here, and I know that you don't have my mom and my sister, so you know you don't have my mom
Mixing it up.
making faces, and you don't have Alexa saying she hates it, and you know that's basically what our MO.
You can
But
to
we
understand Kylie's college experience.
I can't record over 30 minutes. Sorry, I was recording over 30 minutes on my camera.
We talked too
automatically
much.
I
stopped.
didn't know that was
But-
that long.
I know, we were just chatting. It just
I knew
really
we
happened.
It flew by.
We could literally chat about it.
We could talk about food for days.
But if you want a part 2, maybe we'll do something like this again if we're all together.
We should do like a more fun college edition.
Yeah, leave your comments below if
Yeah.
you have questions about more stuff in college, like what we did, going out, buying drinks. Before we leave, and maybe I can talk about this later, but like buying alcohol and maneuvering your way to make drinks in college. But here's the thing.
Buy alcohol.
They
at
all
Costco.
buy White Claws now.
Buy alcohol at Costco. No,
Get the vodka. at
buy the
Costco.
Kirkland vodka. Tastes
Kirkland
the same.
vodka's Grey Goose, and I'm going to close it at
Yeah.
It's about $20.
I don't
to get
drink
it.
vodka.
White Claws are good, but when you're looking for a cheap drink, you can also make.
White Claws are not cheap. That's another thing.
That's why I said when you're looking for a cheap drink, get the vodka.
They're nice once in a while. But like,
No, White Claws are great. I love them. I drink them a lot. But I'm
Underrated.
saying, as a
Underrated.
college student, we would literally get Burnett's, which
So
was
don't
what, like
get
50.
Burnett.
We would get
After
Burnett's
we were
that was like
freshmen, we
50.
stopped doing that.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever it was, like
Just
even
get Tito's.
even
Just get
Svedka
Get
or
Tito's. Tito's is a good medium level.
even Svedka, like we wouldn't really spend $20 for a handle.
No.
More than $20 for a handle.
You can
Maybe.
go
That's
get a
very
Kirkland
stingy.
handle for $13.
I remember I would look at Jose Cuervo and be like, holy shit, that's $35.
That's what
Yeah.
I looked at Tito's, but then I was like, I'm
But
not.
now, like, I'll go and I'll buy a Casamigos and not even think twice.
Yeah,
Much
well, we
as
have
that.
adult money now, so.
Casamigos
It's
is like $45.
Yeah.
It's
Underrated mixer, which Kylie can attest to. The Spindrift, sparkling drink,
Spindrift
and
is
a vodka,
amazing.
and a little bit of vodka. It's so good.
Well,
We
I
don't
don't
do
care.
vodka, but it's a really good vodka soda mixer instead of like doing soda water, mixing a little bit of Spindrift.
Just you don't have to use Spindrift.
good.
Just get any
And one
seltzer.
beer is water.
and one
but
beer
like-
always equals water. That's how you hydrate drink beer.
Just get seltzer. It doesn't have to be that brand.
No, but Spindrift does
Spindrift is good.
has natural.
It's got a, like a splash of juice, so you get that like
I've
sweet.
tried it. It's all tastes the same to me. I don't know.
No.
No, it's not like LaCroix, Kelly.
It tastes like that.
No, LaCroix tastes like someone burped in your water
Actually, no.
after eating a piece of fruit.
I thought you drank LaCroix. There was always a huge
I
case
did,
of
but it was
LaCroix.
so
No
gross.
one ever drank it. It was always taken up
Her
our
Bailey's love affair with LaCroix is ended, and she's salty about it, and she's moved on with Spindrift.
I haven't got a Spindrift, and I
didn't
love
realize
it.
that would open a whole can of worms. Beans.
I feel like I made a lot of steak.
You did make.
I did make a lot of steak because I had to grill.
Yeah, I made a lot of chicken.
Sorry, I'm
I
high
made
cholesterol probably, but
Anyways, I think that also weaving in fish and seafood. That was
we
really
did that.
important.
Yeah.
We did that a lot, and also like cauliflower gnocchi came out. Like we were really into cauliflower.
Which
So
until
I
like,
really
cauliflower
realized
tots
it
in
for
the
a while.
morning. Like we would always make breakfast together, like making eggs.
It was
I feel
really
like
fun,
I
like
remember
bonding
beating
experience
myself.
for us
So
to
I
do
know a lot of
stuff.
people are scared of seafood, and I would buy frozen salmon. You'd make fun of me, but it was actually good.
I bought
I
frozen,
would buy-
I
I
bought frozen
bought
fish
frozen
from Costco all
salmon.
the time.
Yeah, I mean, I would never like know how to cook fish.
Take advantage of your local like bulk
So-
stores like Sam's Club and Costco. Like it's
I wish
a little
I had
bit
that.
more to put out initially, but like you end up saving so much money in the long run.
I'm sorry, you can have a beautifully cooked dinner for less than $10, and
From where?
from at home if you
Yeah.
cook it, then and you could spend $15 at Moe's and feel like
All right, but don't hate on those.
I love
No, no,
Moe's, but I'm
but,
saying
like, you-
it's,
it
it's
adds
not
up.
a normal
It adds
food. It's
up.
not like okay, I'm hungry, I have to eat Moe's now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a craving,
It adds
It's a
up.
craving.
which I crave.
Try to keep the fast food to a minimum because there's a lot of salt and that's not really good for you.
But don't.
That's my only comment on that.
What's
And
that?
you have to eat Taco Bell on Sunday morning.
Don't.
When you're hungover only, don't go there sober.
And you have to order at least 4 menu items.
That's just,
If you don't spend $15 at Taco Bell, you're doing it wrong.
just get a crunch wrap and call it a day.
Well, I think to
Kelly
kind
doesn't go
of
as hard as we do.
to kind of bring everything back together because we're just
Now we're just
talking
rambling.
everything about the same thing, but make sure to always have something that's sustainable. Make sure you're having your protein, make sure you're having your vegetables. It doesn't have to all marry together and be perfect, but like have your tried and trues. Like we would always cook asparagus with like onions in it and it was really good. Like
Green
Brussels
beans.
sprouts, green beans,
Broccoli.
everything, broccoli.
Broccoli's so
Yeah,
easy.
broccoli's
It's
so
literally
easy.
so easy. find
Salt,
a good way to
pepper,
get
oil,
protein
that's it.
going and like have a tried and true type of
Eat your vegetables. They're good for you
starch,
and they taste good.
grains. You really can cook, and there's so many recipes out there. Literally, go on Pinterest. It doesn't have to be hard. It really does not have to be hard. And I don't know if Bailey's gonna love this, but literally a little tablespoon of butter makes everything literally a million times better.
I'm not an anti-butter.
No, oil. Why don't you use olive oil?
Olive oil, and you can use butter too.
Well, butter emulsifies.
Just keep it. Don't
Yeah, if
overdo
you-
the
if you-
butter.
so you don't need to put a
Butter.
But you can have a
I
little bit of
always-
butter and it's not gonna hurt you.
I use olive oil a lot.
Yeah,
That's
butter
kinda
gives a
what I
little bit of
do.
flavor sometimes. So
Yeah, butter will add a little bit of flavor and salt. Like, don't be afraid to like throw a small knob of butter when you're cooking rice. That's
Yeah.
very, very
If you
good.
don't have it, it's bland. Yeah, you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or something.
But I'm going to close this out here. If you have any more questions, leave them below, or maybe we'll do another part 2 and I'll ask some questions, but my camera's running out of battery, so it's time to charge it so I can make sure I can
That
record the
went
rest
by
of
really
my soup
fast.
Saturday. But thank you for listening if you made it this far. I don't know if you guys want to say bye, where they can find you, but you know you can find me everywhere below, and I'll link your stuff below. too.
Well, I'll probably be back here one day, or find me in
Yeah,
Kylie's
we're back.
TikToks because we're still.
I know.
Yeah.
Kelly's actually going to watch Luna for me when I'm in Aruba for the week. She's going to live at my house.
I'll be around.
So I'm actually thinking about, spoiler alert, tell me if I should do this. She watched me, I'm going to go shopping for her, leave a bunch of stuff at the house, and write down recipes for her to make throughout the week. And she's basically going to vlog and
I'm actually very excited. About
see if she can make all the recipes that I love for her. So if you
I'll
want
be
to
tuning
see,
into that.
if you want to see that and see
Oh, God,
how
so
good
much
I can
pressure.
actually leave
Kelly should go live on Instagram.
instructions, because if you watch me, you know that I literally just don't really measure anything.
I've asked Kylie for recipes all the time. She's like, I don't have one.
I don't write anything down, but you know what? I'm a home cook channel, so we don't really measure anything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Do what you like. If you add a little bit more garlic, you're just gonna have bad breath. Like, it's not
Yeah.
gonna ruin anything.
It's you
Anyway,
measure garlic with your
it was
heart,
great
not with
talking
spoon.
with everyone
you measure
today.
garlic with your heart.
Yeah.
And I hope if anyone's struggling with cooking, like, let me know. I've been there. So.
Yeah, I feel like
Kelly's come a long
Before
way.
we
We
cut
brought her up.
Kelly seriously didn't really like cooking that much, and like obviously we are
We love
always
to
together
cook.
and we like to cook, and
They do.
she's really learned, and I feel like sometimes she doesn't like it, but now she really cooks all the time and makes some great things when
It's
you
fun.
call me.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could really
It's
do
so
it.
easy. Get on TikTok. Get on Instagram.
You just
Watch
gotta
the
be
videos.
creative.
Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to burn anything.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and put water in your
Kylie
Kraft
once made
mac
an
and
apple
cheese before
pie
you put it in
and
the
then I
microwave.
threw it away. Wait, what?
Put water in your Kraft mac and cheese before you put it in the
Really
microwave.
burned the
Who
crowd.
did that?
Kylie
No,
did
that's
it.
just what it's just what they say in like college. But
Oh.
thank you for watching, and sorry we got off tangent, but I will see you soon.
Hashtag
and
never bored.
Never
you know we're
bored.
never bored here.